What's up, guys? Today's an exciting day because I was able to coat the hood of my white A4 with the new Ammo product, the Reflex Foundation coating. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Here's the rear trunk lid. This car is a daily driver. It's 8 years old. It has almost 110,000 miles. This was polished probably a few months ago. Looks alright, but we're definitely going to need to touch it up before we apply the coating. There are a few deeper scratches in here you're going to notice from a trip I took. I woke up, there was ice on the car. It slid off. Put some pretty deep straight scratches in there, which I'm not even going to try to go after because I'd like to have some clear coat left. Okay, so we're back in the garage. Put the work light on it, and as you can see, the panel looks okay, not bad for a daily driver with 110,000 miles on it, but we definitely use a little bit of a polish up. So I'm in an M205 kind of mood today. So I'm going to use 205 with a microfiber disc, and then I'm going to use some more 205 with a foam finishing disc, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so before we start polishing, we need to prep the panel. So my favorite is I'm going to use some Meguiar's D114 Express Wash, as I'm doing this indoors. Trunk with it. Kind of a lot. Alright, that's looking pretty clean. Now we can really inspect the true condition. And it looks like there might be a few more scratches than I had thought. Definitely some deeper ones here. I don't think I'm going to go after those entirely, because I have to go pretty deep to get them. One of the things I like about this coating is that it's flexible. Unlike some of the harder glass-like ones where I'd be really afraid to lock in any of this. That's a pretty good one right there to the left. So let's go ahead and do some polishing. We'll do a little compound maybe. I might step it up from 205. Get a little more of those scratches and then see where it goes. Okay, so in light of the deeper scratches and then the fact that after we cleaned off that trunk lid, we found that there were quite a bit more light scratches than I thought there'd be. It's hard to tell because it's a white car, but once we cleaned it off, I decided it's definitely worth stepping it up to some compound. So what we've got here is I'm going to go ahead and use the Meguiar's D300, the DA microfiber correction compound. This is probably my favorite go-to. So simple to work with. And I really like the combination of microfiber on the Audi paint. It seems to work really, really, really well. So the pad's been primed properly. Get a little more right here. But all these fibers are covered. They're all that salmon color. And then we'll put on the working product to go with it. Just need a couple pea-sized drops. Put one here, and one here, and let's put one here. And since I have the priming liquid in there, this should probably be enough. So let's get to polishing and see how it goes. say after one pass, definitely looks better. You can still see some of the deeper stuff, but all in all, not too bad. To do some more work over there. Altogether, I'd say one more pass with that, and then we'll polish and apply the coating. Okay, so this is after one pass with D300 and the 5-inch DMC5 microfiber cutting pad. I would say it looks pretty good. Definitely gonna have to finish. For that, I'm gonna use M205 on a black foam finishing pad, the new thin one. So let's get to it. And here's our primed foam pad, ready to go. So how does it look? I think it looks pretty good. Now this was one pass with the microfiber system D300 compound, and then finished out with M205 on the black new thin foam finishing disc. And like I said before, you're going to see a few deeper scratches in here, and that's okay, because I'd rather have some clear coat left with a couple scratches in it than a perfect finish, which won't last that long on my daily driver, and then no clear coat. So now, let's get to the fun part and put that coating on. Here it is, Ammo Reflex Foundation. And it comes in kind of a cool bottle with a stopper so it doesn't pour out. I'm going to go ahead and use this applicator. This is the Auto Finesse Wax Mate. That's actually my favorite applicator for pretty much any kind of wax. I like the size and I like how it's really easy to use. So, for the instructions, put a few dabs on here. About that much. So it's hard to see there, it's going to be light. Put on about that much. Looks like I might need a little bit more. Just kind of get this thing primed. There we go. I'm starting to feel some drag, so put on a little bit more. And I don't think I mentioned it before, guys, but what I did before this was I wiped down the panel properly, make sure all the polishing oils, residues, and abrasives were gone, so this panel has been properly prepped. Use a little bit of a crosshatch pattern here just to make sure we have even coverage. Okay. All right, so we're about 5 minutes into the curing process. You can see up there by the glass, right on the edge right here, it's still pretty wet. May have gone on just a little thick there because of the edge. And the rest of it, sort of a streaky look to it. It almost looks like a scratch right there, but in my experience from doing the hood, that's not actually a scratch. It just kind of looks like it. As we move along, you can really see what the product starts to look like as it's hazing up. Pretty well cured here in the middle. The thing I can't get over is how in the middle there, that just looks like, it looks like the deepest scratches ever. I cringed when I first saw it, but I don't think that's what's actually happening. That's just the product. And we'll see the proof of that when we wipe it off here in a little bit. You can already tell it's pretty glossy. All right, so you have to forgive me. I'll hold the camera while I wipe this product off. But the product has had time to cure properly. Let's wipe it off and see the result. That looks pretty good. Makes it even easier to see those couple of deeper scratches on there. But like I said before, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's pull it outside and see what it looks like out there. All right, so now we're outside in the sun. You can see the true result of the polishing into the Ammo Reflex foundation coat. See, it looks really, really good. It's very glossy. It's very easy to apply. You can really see that reflection in the sun. Should I go around this way? You can see the clarity and gloss. And now, just for fun, I said I did the hood yesterday, and I did. Here's what it looks like. And this has actually been topped with sealant as well. And that's what you're supposed to do with this coating, is put a sealant on top of it to keep it protected underneath. And now this is just the ammo coating with sealant on top. We haven't even done a carnauba wax yet. Alright, and there it is with ammo cream. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this result. It looks really, really good. So this is what it looks like in the end. I have to say, I'm very, very happy with the result. So I'm going to do my best to do an Ammo NYC closing in this video. So guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, shoot Larry an email at larry@ammonyc.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.